Hello and greetings. This is time to present you the latest brief English news from KHURSHID Global Network. Insurgency and fundamentalist is the great challenge that the Afghan government are facing with that, and especially they're operating in Afghanistan and the region, and this is a great challenge for both Afghanistan and regional countries. Dr. Abdullah, the chief executive of Afghan National Unity Afghan government, said in the 17th Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Tajikistan held, said that the countries who have membership to this organization should battle and do their efforts in order to stand against all the terrorism and the phenomena of the fundamentalism in the region and in Afghanistan. And they should put their efforts to help the Afghan government in order to face with a very dangerous and the most dangerous insurgent groups that is called ISIS. The Afghan government is promising that with full force and with full energy will stand against the Daesh group and may not let their groups in order to enter Afghan soil and do their operation. The experience of Nagor National Unity government and the governance trend or processes fell, and this experience should not be repeated in the future. The National Unity Great Assembly, while presenting their program today, stated that there are a lot of abnormalities and problems and tensions in the Afghan government, and we should introduce a presidential candidate in order to help and support him to come up in the presidency. Meanwhile, some other members of this great assembly stated that before presidential election holding, the electronic ID should be distributed for all over Afghanistan. Badakhshan Provincial Council members stated that there are foreigner Taliban who are operating in 2 districts of this province, and this is somehow questionable from long time ago. They are claiming that there are some people inside the Afghan layers of the Afghan government that are supporting and cooperating such type of group, and they are not having intention in order to clear these groups in Badakhshan province. But the security in charges and officials stated that the Afghan national forces are trying with full support in order to push back the Taliban attacks in different districts of province, and the Taliban do not have a very considerable achievements in their attacks in this province. Ministry of Information and Culture does not have a very proper process and program in order to review the books that go for the publish in the market. A number of the authors and publishers stated that this causes a lot of tensions and concerns, and this may create a lot of problems for those who are reading the book. Most of the books, they say that, are not reviewing and they're not published academically, and the concepts are inside the book are not properly reviewed. Ministry of Information and Culture officials say that we are standing against this issue, and those books who are against national interests of Afghanistan may not be allowed to go for publisher. A number of the teenagers in Herat province developed some type of applications for the smartphones. These are the goal, and they are stated that more than 20 application games they developed for the social media, and they're trying to develop some other applications for the traffic lights, traffic guidance, education, and some kind of guidance for Afghanistan, ways and routes for those who are coming as a tourist, and they're trying in order to develop a lot of programs as well. Thank you. That was a brief. Have a good night. Bye.